I prefer once a month, actually. I prefer once a month, actually. Yeah, I prefer once a month. Yep. I have, yep, and I can provide all that. I have all of that. I have all the, yes, yes. Yep, yep. Well, yeah, and I can easily work that around this. That's not a problem. Easily. All I have to do is let the kettle coordinator, named Jerry Angus, let her know that I need Thursday mornings or Thursday early in the day off, but I'd still be able to work for you guys on Thursdays, and then do a 4-hour kettle and a bell ringing shift in the afternoon or the evening. I'd still be able to, yeah. That would be nothing at all. That's easy. That's easy. It took me about, on this same make and model. I have this exact same year make and model, actually. And they're nice. They're very popular. Those pre-2010, I'm not impressed with the Dodge or Chrysler. And so, yeah, it was called the Plymouth Voyager, and I wasn't really too hip on that one either. Because they all had that problem they had beginning with the first year of that series of minivan, and that was the transmission issue. They really didn't get that fixed until after the 2010